Welcome, friends, to Sandy Spring Friends Meeting Advent Meditation for 2021. This year, we've decided to read All Creation Waits, The Advent Mystery of New Beginnings by Gayle Boss, illustrated by David G. Klein and published by the Paraclete Press. A new meditation will be posted to our YouTube channel each day from the 1st to December 25th. We invite you to listen to the daily meditation and take a few moments to reflect on its meaning for your life. Advent 10, Wood Frog. This is the place on the trail to the pond where I very nearly stepped on him. Who could blame me? He's painted the precise colors and patterns of the leaf litter, twigs, and weeds, made to be invisible, especially to snakes. A breath before my foot came down upon him, I saw him, only because he lunged into deeper leaf cover. That was in September. Another year's leaves layer the ground now, all of them the color of wood frogs. And over the leaves, 3 inches of snow. If by X-ray vision I could see under which single leaf the wood frog sits in the shallow bed he's dug, if I were to reach beneath his leaf and snow blanket, he would not leap from me. I could place him in the palm of my hand, a perfect fit, and trace the robber's mask drawn across his jaw. I could stroke the sun-yellow belly. Because his sun has gone out. His artery and veins are frozen canals, the spaces between his cells filled with ice crystals. His summer supple skin has turned crunchy. His heart is silent as a snow. And even the weakest current crackles in his brain. And he is not dead. He is what scientists call extreme tolerant. Before his tolerance was put to the full test, he had a couple of weeks to practice. In late fall, when temperatures after dark first dropped below freezing, he felt the chills seep in and snake through his body, every atom of him stunned. Whatever was moist tended toward ice. But first, his liver surged, sending a thick sugar syrup into his cells, plumping them to keep them from the collapse of internal frostbite. He took fewer and fewer breaths, and then woke, gulping into the next day's warmer daylight, his blood moving like a sticky river, cell walls slippery and wet again. When light and temperature dropped away again at night, a cold thumb again suspended his every animation. His world, and he in it, faded to black. And with the morning light came back. In and out with the light, thawing and freezing, the wood frog kept time to the quickening and cooling of air molecules. One day he didn't wake. Though the morning air brightened, it didn't warm. It stayed the slow cold of ice. So he, tuned precisely to his milieu, stayed ice. As he is now and shall be until the rhythm shifts. When the air warms, he will too, if only for a day or a few during a January thaw. He'll find himself in his leaf bed, alive and well, and stretch his stiff frog legs. And then he'll let himself go as good as dead again when the cold comes back, as it will. There will come a warm day in spring when the ice goes out of the ponds of his blood and doesn't return. Then with dozens of other wood frogs, He'll hop to the pond and send up a thrilling chorus. Death, we've robbed you of your ruin. We've taken you in. For more information about Sandy Spring Friends Meeting, Paraclete Press, or Quakers in general, please see the links in the description below. Thank you for joining our meditation, and please join us tomorrow.